G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. It's going to be probably a shorter episode this one. We're going to be mounting and setting up a new air system for the 79. I've currently got a ARB single compressor mounted up in here. I used to have a hose reel in here, but I just kept finding that it was blowing the hose, like putting a hole in it from near the compressor. Just I think building up too much pressure in the reel and getting too hot and stuff. So we're going to go for a new system. I'm going to try and make it so that we can inflate 2 tyres at once and try and make it so I can inflate both fronts at a time and then change it over to both backs at a time so that I can go different pressures front and rear, as the car's pretty heavy in the rear. I like to go a little more PSI in the back. So I've got all my parts laid out on the bench here. I've got a 5-quart manifold here. I've got my tyre quick connects. I've got some magneto fittings, some valves, a pressure gauge, and just some barbed fittings just to put all the hoses onto them. Sort of put it all together now. We changed out the straight fitting for this other one that I had, just as it will fit a bit better. We'll go put it in the toolbox and see what it's like. I think that should fit pretty well. Get some U-bolts or something to mount to the back of the toolbox there. It's got inlet and 2 outlets, and that one's just to vent atmosphere. We've got PSI gauge up there. I think that should work pretty good. So when you put in Teflon tape on like fittings and stuff like that, whether it's plumbing or air or whatever, you've got to make sure you put the Teflon on the correct way so that when you tighten it, it doesn't undo your Teflon tape. So I'm pretty sure we've got it the right way here. Make sure you don't cover your fitting too.
Yeah, that's important for air.
And now as it goes on, the Teflon will be like tightening into the fitting rather than undoing itself as you're threading it in.
So we're going to have to get the kettle going for the important stuff. Where is this kettle? So I need to get this going.
So we've got this fitting on. This is the ARB fitting that goes into the compressor.
Come on, focus.
And it is a pain to get this fitting on because it's actually meant for a slightly smaller hose, meant for the this gauge hose, not the thicker one. But now we're going to put this hose into the manifold. A tip is always put your hose clamps on first, because then you don't have to actually undo the whole hose clamp and then redo it up. So this should fit in nicely. Nicely being quite firm. Some hot water may be required.
Shall I retrieve the kettle?
Oh no, we're getting it.
So when doing this, you get a free arm workout as well?
Oh, and the fingers cop it.
Do they?
You know it. Wow. The hose cops it too. Alright, that's not far enough, I think. That ain't coming out. I'll put the hose clamp on just in case anyway. So we've just plugged it in and we could hear a leak. So we took it back off. And while I was under pressure, we got some warm soapy water and you could just pour it over this and there's all bubbles coming out of this fitting here. So I'll take it back off. I'll try and put some more Teflon tape on it and hopefully that will fix the problem. We still have a leak. It's getting better. Alright, so we've taken both these valves off and put more Teflon because that one was still quite loose even with the Teflon on before. That one was leaking. So now we'll go over to the car, we'll plug it back in and see if it leaks again. Pressurise the manifold. I don't think she's leaking anymore. Or maybe slightly. I'll run some water over it and see what I find. Alright, so we've got the manifold all made up now, we know it all works. We gave it a test run before of the checking that it inflates, deflates and does everything we want. No leaks and stuff like that. Now we're just going to work out a mounting solution. What we're going to do is get this sheet of aluminium here. I'm just going to make like a 15mm strip that'll just wrap around the manifold. I've got 2 of them, I've got some rivets here. I'll just rivet it to the back of the toolbox. I've got some carpet here, I might just put a bit of carpet at the back just to stop vibration and stuff. Alright, so we've got our brackets made and painted roughly, at least there's some black on them. I've got a nice bit of carpet on the back here. Just going to put it in the toolbox now and mark where the hole's going to go, and we're going to riv nut it into the toolbox so it's removable at least. Alright, so we're just going to mark where that goes. So we've got all the riv nuts in now. We had a slight mishap with one of the riv nuts, but we seem to have fixed that now. Get all these tightened up and we should be right for air. Alright, that is all done now. We've got it all mounted up in here. Got the hoses in here and everything. It's just as simple as just grabbing the hose, my long one. Just basically plug that in. Plug this in. Compressor on. Just go around to any tyre I want. Like, simply just plug it in. There we go. Just got to find the right spot in the thread. And if I want to inflate, I open that one. If I want to check the pressure, simply turn it off. Basically get 50 psi there. If I want to deflate, I can just open that valve and it'll deflate and tell me now I'm at 49 psi. I like it now.